Hey guys, welcome back to Lovely Day Crafting. Today I'm going to continue on, I know I haven't done it in a while, but my devotions for When Love Finds You. I am on day 3 of it. Day 3 of it, which is titled A Love That Leaves Heart Like a Breadcrumb Trail. And it was really nice. The reading portions of it was Lamentations 3:22-23, Exodus 23:25, Psalms 63 verse 1, and I really did actually like the Lamentations 3:22-23. Sorry, it was out of there. Devotion or scripture. So I'm gonna go ahead and read that one to you. So with that one, it is, because the Lord's faithful love, we do not perish, for his mercies never end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I say, the Lord is my portion, therefore I put my hope in him. So the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of go around, and me and my distressing ink oxides, I'm just going to go around and distress these pages. And this color is the Abandoned Coral. I'm not going to do it as dark as I did the other one because I'm also going to add in a yellow one. Because I like this verse. It's talking about they're new every morning, and to me that just has a lot of light in it. And so I want to bring out brightness. And this one is the Fossilized Amber. I just got these, and these colors, ooh, I like it. They're very pretty. And this one, I'm just gonna add it to the sky area, just kind of like a sunset. You know how, at least in Arizona, I know those sunsets are gorgeous. And even here, but sunrises, sunsets, beautiful areas to have it, to look at them. And then with the kit, it comes with a lot of just different variations, and I'm thinking that I want to use one of the birds that comes in it, and of course some flowers. Here's the word hearts. This one might be nice. Here, and then I'm going to use this card. It comes with a lot of different little Polaroid cards, and I'm choosing this one because it's the closest thing that really has like a sun and lighting. So I like this one because I can imagine myself being on a lake or a beach and seeing the sun rise and thinking of his awe and wonder. And didn't realize I had that one there. Okay, so it's not very hard when you have pretty much everything you need in these little kits, and this is pretty awesome because I like it. So I'm just going to tape all of this down and then find a little area, probably write a little journal area there. So I will use some tape on these because I did just recently buy some tape. I didn't get that first one. There we go. And the bird is reminding me of the morning as well. So I really like this verse. I really never dove into Lamentations before, I gotta say, and I am curious to find out more about it. So I think I'll be diving into it a little bit more. And then just any extra glue, I'm just gonna pull around there. Okay, very simple. I love these little books because of, or the little kits, because they come with everything that you really need and already have everything kind of going for you. So I want to just brighten out this area too, so it's getting some sun coming through it. Just some little streaks here and there. Okay. Then I've got my ruler. Sorry if you guys can hear my dog crying. They've been outcasted to the downstairs, so I have them cut off. Okay. Alrighty, so pretty much done. Maybe just add a little bit of washi tape to it, and just on the corners. And this basically I put, Lord, thank you for the reminder that you always love us and that you will never fade away. Just as I learn to love my family more every day, you make every day proving how much more you love us. And then I did add a heart that reminded me of, you know, more like the sun. And so I'm just gonna add a little bit of washi tape here and just a few more areas. Just adds a little bit more flair to it, a little bit more fun. Alrighty guys, I hope I inspired you to do something and go out there and work on a devotional that you're enjoying. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks for joining me. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I'm gonna mix things up a little bit, and I decided to go ahead and just make another video within this video, in the first video, of the next verse, or the next devotional. So this one is about worship, a love that finds you in worship, and it's a really, really good devotional. Basically, when you find that you're having a hard time, her encouragement is to put some music on and meditate and marinate in the music. And one of the songs she suggests is Speak to Me by Carrie Job. And if you may or may not hear it in the background, I'm not sure, but it's a really beautiful song. And so with this, I feel calm and peace. And so one of the words that is inside of the thing, the kit, is this nice little word, so it's peace. And then because the topic was worship and putting yourself and immersing yourself in worship, they also have one of these little cutouts for this worship. And I love the color of the word peace, so I'm gonna kind of just use my distressing oxides and you know, just go around and push this in. This one is iced spruce, and it's not very much of the color that this one is. Oh, this one's really kind of darker. See, kind of just got it all over in the same area. This is brand new, so I'm just kind of gonna have to figure it out here. So these colors are just really calming, and one of the things that, you know, I've been struggling with in this past pandemic years, and actually years for now, quite a few years, that really just did give me a very sense of peace recently, is the fact that I'm quit my job and allowed God to just put me in a position where I can depend on my husband to take care of my family, to take care of us all. I am a big worker. I like to work. Of course, when I work, I end up complaining and I hate while I'm in it, but the fact that I make money and I bring in an income, it helps me. I enjoy it. I do enjoy going to work, being able to help support the family, and then being able to do things that I want to do. I enjoy that. So it was a really hard decision for me to make, to stop working and to go back to school. And I knew that I couldn't do both because I have my 2 boys and then I have 2 step boys. So for the summer, all of it, it's overwhelming. And I was having a lot of hard times at work. And so my husband finally just, said, we're done. You're not working there anymore. And helped me see that I needed to rest. I needed to come home and just relax for a while. And so within that decision in December, we took a cruise that we've been waiting for with COVID to do. And during that time, I rested and understood that it was okay to rest and that it was time for me to go back to school, because I've gotten tired of people just telling me that I can't continue to go forward in anything because I don't have a degree, even though I have more experience than somebody coming out of school with a degree. Well, I got tired of that. So now I'm back to school. So I just recently finished my orientation and I'm so excited that I'm going to start school on the 1st of March. And it took me a really long time to be okay with this. And it's really interesting that I have so much peace in the middle of it all, because I couldn't do this if it wasn't for God, because the timing is perfect. I hope it's perfect, actually, because I'm not in just quite yet, but I've rested and I know that I can do this, and it's going to be hard and it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm really actually quite excited about this whole opportunity that I find myself in. So this year for 2022, I guess my word of the year is peace, because I find peace right now. I have peace. I'm stressed out for sure. I'm scared about going to school, but in it, there's so much peace that I never realized that I had. And I'm excited about it, and it's all because I took time. I believe that I took time and I worshiped God in finding out what He wanted from me. I interceded on, my family's behalf, prayed about it, and wondered, and it took me a really long time to be able to make this decision, guys. So I'm really proud of myself for actually going forth. So I'm going into school for my bachelor's in administration management. So hopefully it's all good. I found a great school online and I get to go at my own pace, and that's what makes it all exciting about it. So yay for me. So I like the colors on this page. I like the mood that it brings about just, reminds me of the sea, or the color of the oceans that bring peace, or should bring peace. Sometimes it doesn't bring me peace because of all that stupid sand, but it's still some of God's great work. I did cut the word down for the word peace. I cut it down. It was a little bit thicker in the strip, and then I did cut down a little bit on this photo that comes in the kit. That way it would actually fit in here. And I'm just going to write a little prayer, giving God thanks for the peace that He's given me this year. And that's pretty much it. The devotional kit, it's really fun to make. They come with everything that you really need in order to make everything work. And I'll add a little bit of a heart because we have so many in this little kit. That's great. So I hope I've inspired. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the last book, the last page. And this one is on a love that finds you in nature. And this one's really pretty because it's just talking about what connects you with God. And if you look around you, you can always find God somewhere within the trees, within, you know, heart shapes, things like that, and just learn from God. The Bible verse that I'm going to be doing is Romans 1:20. And for since the world was created, people have seen the earth and sky. Though through everything God made, they can clearly see his invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature. So they have no excuse for not knowing God. I like this verse mostly because sometimes I'm like, how does somebody not know that God exists? And it's kind of hard because some people believe that it just came to be. And so I just hope that everybody understands that there's an amazing God that created all of what we have. And of course, me and my adding color here. And I'm just going to put this in. And I'm listening to one of the songs that she has recommended, and it is The Voice of God by Dante Bowe, featuring Stephanie Gretzinger and Chandler Moore. So if you can hear it in the background, that's what's playing right now. I don't know, honestly, like copyright information, so I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble, but I'm just listening to the music in the background. I hope I don't get in trouble. Anyways, this picture here reminds me of, you know, finding God in nature and the little hearts that I was talking about. And then flowers. And just gonna make it quick and easy and simple. Make your love known. And just God showing his love to me wherever I find myself. Wherever I'm at, I just hope I'm reminded that God loves me always. And I need him sometimes to prove to me that he's around. I've been a Christian my whole life. My parents grew up Christian, and you know, they didn't know it all their lives, but I was lucky enough not to have to wonder, well, what do I want or what do I don't want? And I just grew up knowing it and loving it. How can I not know that God is there? And so sometimes it's easy to forget, though, being a lifelong Christian, though, that, you know, sometimes we need to be reminded, hey, have faith. I know my husband has to tell me that all the time. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. First things first, have faith in everything. Have faith that God is going to get you through a certain circumstance. And then, you know, if it doesn't happen, and then you can worry about it. But usually God takes care of things, so you don't have to worry about it. My mom was a really big worrier, and I've learned from her that there's no real reason to worry sometimes. It's God's in control, and I can't take care of things better than God can. And yes, it's hard. I'm not saying it's not, but it's hard. But it's so nice when it's amazing when a circumstance happens that God was in control of, and you see where God's hands were. One example I can think of right now is, for instance, back in, I think it was November, my dad was diagnosed with COVID, and I believe he's 68 years old, and it was a bit scary. He was in Arizona with my sister, where I live in Texas, and he usually stays with me. So I had nothing there was nothing that I can physically do to help my sister and my dad. My sister is like, I'm really worried about Dad. I'm really concerned about it. And I'm just like, well, I can't even do anything but pray, because if it's his time, then I have to be prepared that it's his time to go. Because at some point he was having problems breathing and it was starting to get worrisome. And I could sit up all night and worry about it, but it wasn't going to get me anywhere. So all I could do was pray and just hope for the best and just trust my dad's body, trust my sister that she knew what to do and how to take care of him, and let her know that if something did happen to my dad, it wasn't going to be her fault. And it was a little bit trying towards the end. And then finally, one of his doctors from Texas, he got a hold of, he got a medication and made him feel a lot better within days. And so that was a relief of just letting God take care of the situation and not trying to pull it on me. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that one, but my page is done. I'm going to write a few little notes here, and I hope you enjoyed it and inspired you to do something and get out there and have fun. Have a great day, guys. I think this is the last of the devotions, so I'll put some pictures up. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.